Hello, my name is Naresh. In this reflection, I will explain about my experience with the course. I acquired knowledge that will inform my teaching practice as I was able to learn about the early childhood education. In this reflection, I am going to outline five important learning that I have found particularly influential with the help of course materials and the content. The first content is the role of the inclusive practice. The initial importance lessons that I have learned it was relevant in inclusive practice during the course was talk about the importance of providing inclusive learning environment that will allow all the children to succeed and despite their abilities. Now, I know that the principle of universal design of learning may be used to address the needs of the children in the classroom. The second is the child development theories. The other major impact has been the knowledge of different theories of the child development, especially cognitive development and stages by Piaget and the social development theory by Bayesky. This theories has made me understand the significant scaffolding and the use of social interaction learning of the child. In the third, I'm going to talk about the role of play with the early childhood learning. The third valuable thing is to learn was meaning of the play with early childhood education. This course taught me the play in not all the fun but tools that is necessary in ensuring connective and social emotional growth. Play-based learning enables to children to experiment with concept, learn new skills, and creative their expressions in the four learn scale cultural competence in the childhood early childhood. Cultural competence within the context of early childhood setting was also highlighted in the course. I got to know that appreciating and learning more about the cultures and the children I teach, I will establish better relationship with the children and families. I now know that cultural responsive curriculum effective in making sure that every child feels noticed and appreciate and encourage inclusivity and empathy in the classroom. In the five, I'm going to talk about the reflective practice and professional development. So in this reflective practice and professional development, I now know that I need to reflect on my teaching practice on a regular basis in order to improve. Through assessing my teaching practice, I interaction with the children and the success of my activities, I will able to keep developing and teach teachers. Critical analysis and my practice has become a method of the reflective journaling towards making sure that I am fulfilling the needs of my students and making continuous improvements. And the last, I'm going to finally in this course has enabled to acquire a new perspective in inclusive practice, child development, the significance of play, cultural competence, and reflection practice. These are five major lessons that have informed my thinking and early childhood education, and I have willing to implement them in my practice in the future. And thank you for listening, and thank you for everything.